Man, we got hate week and Thanksgiving on the same week, dude.
So we got hate and appreciation in one moment. Bipolar out of your Falcon mind. Let's go.
And welcome everybody into episode 143 of Out of Your Falcon Mind, an Atlanta Falcons fan cast. My name is John, your host, joining you tonight, as always, from In the Clutch Studios here on VarietySports Network, joined by my co-host, Mr. Mike Cottrell, buddy. No Falcons this weekend, buddy. What was number one? How are you doing now? And then what did you do this weekend?
Oh man, I'm doing great now. And this weekend, I felt like I had a spa weekend. It was not. Oh man, I made sure I did everything that was vital on Saturday, just so I wanted to experience the day on Sunday. Where I did nothing. Where I put my phone up and I absolutely did nothing. And I know y'all think what I mean when I say this. I probably washed clothes or something. I didn't do one thing. Like when I tell you I didn't shower, didn't brush my teeth, I didn't do one thing. And when I tell you, oh, it was a great day. I'm back. I feel well rested. I feel great. I turned my phone off and I watched TV all day in my funky pajamas. And when I tell you, it was a great weekend. I didn't have to worry about a podcast. I was supposed to make like 10 videos of content. Didn't do nothing. Oh, didn't do nothing, man. Felt great. It felt great to have a break from football.
Yeah, I always know when Mike takes a break because if I send him a text and it says delivered for about 3 hours, I'm like, he's chilling today. That's all right. He's chilling today.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But luckily, nothing I send you is ever really like super important. It's just normally bullshit or like memes or whatever.
I'm not gonna answer my phone. Anybody that called my phone, no, I'm not gonna answer it. And anybody that texts me, no, it better not be an emergency. Because I don't fool with my phone. The same way I told you I don't fool with the net. I don't fool with my phone because it could lose me hours a day. Like I will get sidetracked tremendously if I'm playing with my phone.
Yeah, man. And y'all will have to excuse me tonight if I sound a little weird. My allergies have been like kicking up and throat's weird and whatnot. But we're gonna power through it, man. I can't miss the Thanksgiving show, man.
Thanksgiving special, buddy. I am geared and something that rhymes with geared. Because I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about y'all is anytime I'm tired, okay. Now I pull all-nighters all the time. Anytime I'm tired, somebody got to point it out on the show. Any show.
That's true.
Any show that I've ever just wanted to take a night off from being Mike, I'm just relaxed. Y'all always got to get in the comments and say, damn, bro, that was kind of like you brought. Okay, I need to sleep more. Okay, I have a lot of fun in my life. Sometimes I stay up too late. That's all it is.
There were a few comments that were like, man, look, he was asleep on the show.
Every show, man. Every show I'm tired, somebody say, like, I'm clearly tired. I'm tired.
Yeah. No, that's funny, dude. Yeah, I didn't do much, man. Saturday, Alabama played Chattanooga, which was a rout, and I was looking forward to Georgia, Tennessee. I thought that might be decent, but Georgia killed Tennessee. There was a ton of good games on, really. There wasn't. I mean, Washington, Oregon State was really good. And then Sunday, man, just watched Red Zone, man. Watched Red Zone and watched the Bolt Bros and the Chargers, buddy. It's just a sad state of affairs over there, man. They lost the Packers. They had 5 drops. I mean, Quentin Johnson dropped a ball that would have got him in range to win the game with a field goal.
The week prior, John, it was a heartbreak.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I sent the three of them. I sent them a text. I was like, man, y'all really are Falcons West. Like, it's crazy
Mhm.
how similar it is. And I watched their post game show, dude. It was insane. You think like our fans get like up in arms? Like, dude,
Mhm.
it was fire Staley and this guy's a piece of shit,
Damn.
and just like it was, they were all just like hot. I mean, and granted, Staley does probably need to go, but I mean,
Oh
like
yeah,
we always say, the players, like, 5 drops in big situations. I mean, that's
that
kind of on
is
the
the
players,
Falcons, man.
but
That
it
is the
really,
Falcons
yeah.
on the West Coast. It is them.
Yeah, it really is, man. But anyway, man, for tonight's show, we've got obviously Falcons named a new old starter, I guess. And obviously we got the Saints preview. We got a little game Mike's gonna play with me called Who Wins.
So hold on, John.
Go ahead.
I gotta throw this in. So here's the flaw about your Falcon mind. I didn't know it was one, but I spotted one. Okay, I was critically breaking down the show, and I said, you know what, John don't never get to play the game because the guests always on the show, and the guests end up playing the game. John get to wiggle out of it every time, right? So I designed something especially for Johnny Yates. He can't wiggle out of it, and then I figured the chat always cheering on somebody else being in the hot seat, right? So then I decided I would put the chat in the hot seat tonight in the game called the hot seat, just for the chat. Well, I'll put you in the hot seat. You feel me? So that's what we're gonna do tonight. And I'm gonna give you the 5 rules of Thanksgiving so everybody can get along peacefully. So what's better than this episode? We get to drag the Saints like we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then we get to talk Thanksgiving and play a few games. Let's go, Johnny Yates.
So I'm talking about, man, and shout out to Chris, man. How we were trying to have Chris on. And the reason we're only doing one show this week is Amanda has a beautiful calendar right behind my desk with everything on it that we have to do for the month. It'd be awesome if I looked at it like occasionally, because like there's stuff on there that I wouldn't schedule our show or schedule, like try to have guests on. Like we were about to record this Thursday like last week with a guest, and I was like, dude, we're idiots. Like that Thursday is Thanksgiving. Let's just do Wednesday. And I called Chris. I'm like, Chris, you good for? Yeah, he's like, I'm good for Wednesday. I'm like, oh shit, no, we're going to Callaway Gardens on Wednesday to see the Christmas lights, because we do it every year. It's just like a family tradition or whatever. So no Wednesday show because we're gonna be down in Callaway Gardens. So we just figured, what the hell? We'll just do one show on Monday, and we'll just put it all together. And Thanksgiving, Saints, the whole 9 yards, and just kind of just knock it out there. So y'all know too, we are going to do a Black Friday sale on our merchandise. So if you go to bonfire.com/out of your Falcon mind, if you enter the code, and I'll put it up here on the banner at some point while Mike's talking, it's OYFM10. You'll get 10% off whatever you buy on the site. And that's going to be good through probably, I think, today through next Tuesday. So, go ahead, Mike.
All right, and it's only for black people. It's on Black Friday.
That's
if
it.
you
Yeah.
Black, it's 10% off. If you white, you got to wait till
Shit out of
Saturday.
luck. Yeah.
So that's how we go. No, kidding. Clearly kidding. Black Friday, yeah. But yeah, it will be. We will put the code up so y'all can go and grab some stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so I mean, it's 10% is not a lot, but I mean, to be honest with you, like what we make off like the margin on those things is so slight. It's just to get the name out there and help marketing. So,
and I will tell you this: I've gotten some stuff from other people. I'm not saying any Falcons creators, but our stuff is like the same quality as the shit you buy from like the Falcons. I got the hoodies and shit from it. Actually is the same quality. And man, ours could be better. I'm just being honest. If you got a t-shirt like the one I'm wearing, it's high quality. It ain't no like rinky-dink t-shirt. And like the hoodies and stuff are even higher quality than this, because I have stuff that I paid $100 for from the actual shop, and it's a little flimsy. So I'm just telling you, it's some good stuff if you want it for a Falcon fan, or Berto said I'm 60-40. If you want it for a Falcon fan or you want it for yourself, it's a pretty good buy.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you're right, man. Like I said, I'll throw the code up there and the website as well before the show's over with, and I'll put the link in the chat as well. And if you're here, man, hit the like button for us, man, so we can help get the likes up. And
if you're here, stay your ass to the end and get your ass in the hot seat. Don't try to wiggle out halfway through the show. You got to get this work too. Let's go.
That's right, man. And hit the subscribe button too while you're here, like I said. So let's say what's up to the chat. Then we got an email to read. Then we'll get into the discussion, man. Ski's probably asleep right now.
Now I know it's going to be a good show. Ski coming in hot. Let's go.
He probably just commented and went to bed, man. He's in
That's
Germany.
right. Ski is
Yeah.
bedtime over there. Ski, stay up for me if you're awake. Liam, buddy, stay in
What's
the
going
chat,
on, Liam?
buddy. Berto, pumpkin pie week is upon us, my man. That's my man.
What's going on, buddy?
Archangel, pumpkin pie week. Berto. It's Saints week, Thanksgiving week. It don't get no better than this. Man, Berto, the day is coming closer and closer that I beat Mike and Madden. I'm telling you, he's gonna have to put his on hard and mine on easy to be fair. Mike and Madden stuff my face with food. That is my dream. My man Ark said, rise up, John and Mike. Hate week. Let's take rightfully what's ours. Curry.
That's right.
Stay to the
What's
end,
going on,
Curry.
Gary?
Hi, John, Mike, and Falcons fam in the chat.
Miss Pam, what's going on?
Pam, stay to the end. Hello, John and Mike. Rivalry weekend is upon us with those ain't hate week. Show up and show out in the bins. Selling is your option.
Yep.
Man, y'all better not sell them damn tickets.
Nope.
If y'all got
unless it's the Falcons fans.
Yeah, man. Hey, dog. If you sell tickets, don't do it on Saints week. That's the best game to go to. Mike, the energy isn't here right now. You look like you're asleep, buddy. See, that's what everybody say. That's it. If I'm even halfway down, my man, Father Mallet, happy
What's
Thanksgiving
going on, Myler?
to you and your family's best dishes, mashed potatoes and gravy.
I'm a big fan.
He talking that Southern talk. He don't want nothing exotic, just mashed potatoes and gravy. I love it. Homemade stuffing is close. That homemade stuff, the stuffing that's inside the turkey is special kind of tender. Ooh, that's pumpkin marshmallow. That's top 5. Berto, family traditions. Let's see whose button pops first from being full. Yeah, yep.
Bobby, what's up, man?
Bobby.
Yeah, I know we need hats. Actually, you know what? They have hats on Bonfire now, but it's like the dad hats. And I don't really rock the dad hats. I mean, I can
hat to fit my head.
I can throw them on there, but I'm just not a huge fan of those, man. Very much. Kenny, what's up?
Kenny, what up?
Hate
week. Yes, let's go. You know Jordan, we're gonna talk it. Jordan, what up? We always will.
All right, Mike, we got an email today.
All right.
And the title is just "Thank you guys" in all caps, and it's from Dave. And if y'all are just coming in again, I'm fighting something, so if my voice goes or in and out, sorry. Michael just do most of the talking. Anyway, I'll read this email. He said, I know you guys have the Thanksgiving show coming up, so I wanted to get this sent out so it can be read on the air. First off, I've been listening to you guys for about a year, and they're easily my go-to pod. I've caught a few lives and wish I could catch more, but work gets in the way a lot of the time. In parentheses, Starbucks. I know y'all are coffee addicts, so I want to throw that in there. Yes, we are. Thank you, buddy. We need to find out where at Starbucks you're at so you can hook a brother up. No offense to any other show out there. There are many good ones that I also watch, but I can always count on some great discussion and laughs from you guys every show. It's been said, but the chemistry is great. Really wanted to say that I am thankful in all caps for you guys, especially this season. Hasn't been close to what we thought was going to happen this year, but you guys have kept it real and kept positive vibes coming. By the way, John, I know you said on the last All 22 video that it takes a lot of time, but you have to keep doing those. The info is great, not to mention how you edit it. Laugh my ass off. I don't want to get too long and take too much of your time, but really, I know I speak for a lot of the listeners and viewers when I say we are grateful to have you guys in the Falcons creators community. Keep it going, and let's take care of the Aints this weekend. All the best. Rise up, David. Appreciate you, buddy. Man, that means a lot, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
And I'm glad you said that about the All-22. It does take a lot of damn time, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I really am, because it does. It's and I just wanted to throw those edits in there because nobody does that. I was like, you know what, we got to throw some humor in here. If this is all like, we got to make it somewhat funny.
I was just telling John, I don't think that y'all comprehend how long those skits or those videos or whatever take to do. Like, those take hours and hours. The smallest one that may be 2 minutes for you to watch took hours to do. And then what John do, I told John when I watched it, the first thing I thought was, oh man, bro, I know how long it took because of the TikTok. So I know how long it take to do a TikTok. So when John did that, I was like, Jesus Christ. But man, excellent job, buddy. I always enjoy that because I think it helped the average person to like understand the sport better. And the fact that if you're not throwing those terms, it's a lot of people that don't understand that. So I appreciate it being broke down in like entertaining, simple fashion because I can understand it, buddy. Great job.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, it's you just get a better view of the entire like
Mhm.
how it's all breaking down. 'Cause like I said, if you're just watching it, then you kind of just think, man, like is Arthur really calling this shitty of a
Mhm.
game, or is there really not? And then you watch it back on there, and you're like, oh man, like Drake was open like 6 times, and he didn't get the ball thrown to
Mhm.
him. So it's like me and Berto were texting, like there's a full football field of yards left on the field, man, during that game. I mean, it could have been entirely different. So, like I said though before, it's you see the plays too that you're just like you can't figure out why they even exist. Like I said on the video, it's like just they don't make any sense whatsoever. Then you'll see just
And you're
you know,
talking about.
huh? Yeah, and you're sacked. But and then you just see where you just got to have better quarterback play, just period. And hopefully
Mhm.
Des can do that, and that will take us into our first topic, I guess. Yeah, Desmond, which is not surprised. I wasn't surprised. I don't think you're surprised.
Mhm.
After the 2.5 games that Taylor had, this didn't make any sense to throw him back out there. I mean,
Mhm.
especially with 7 games left, Desmond's, like I said, say what you want. The turnovers, I know they were there. Obviously, you can't get past them, but he was making progress in the passing game. So that's really the hope is he cuts down the
Mhm.
turnovers and that passing game keeps progressing and he takes the shots when they're there, gives his guys a chance to make a play. Cause that's just one thing we got to do. We got playmakers. We got to give them a chance to make plays. That's what we're shooting for, man. And, Arthur said today that Desmond handled everything really well, which is not a surprise. You figured he probably would. And Taylor said what I think right after the Tennessee game that he was still like Des was still leading the quarterback meetings. He still wanted him to do that, which is I thought cool of him and also a little bit weird because like it seems like this if you're the starter, you kind of want to take control of that room. But he said he still had input, but it was just it was cool that
Mhm.
like I said, he let Desmond kind of do his thing. So I'm hoping, like I said, man, I'm hoping the kid goes out there and I can totally see it, man. I can, it maybe things are coming too fast. A lot of turnovers are happening. Art's just like, dude, like take a beat. Like you just need to like
Mhm.
just sit here, watch, maybe just relax. Like you get a lot of pressure's on you. And maybe he threw him out there too early, like we talked about before. Maybe he needed to sit a little bit longer, before just jumping out there and starting. But either way, that's what you got to hope that rest was, and not the rest, but the time sitting and watching was all he
Mhm.
needed to kind of get things going. So and to also, I mean, Taylor is not even practicing this week because of the hamstring thing. So he doesn't even know what his status is going to be for Sunday yet. So it could be Logan Woodside as the backup, which I would probably guess that's be the case if Taylor's not going to practice this week. But yeah, so I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, like I said, you might as well see what you got the rest of the season because we're going to need to know one way or the other going into the offseason. What say you, buddy?
Mhm. No, I agree. I'm gonna be honest. Taylor disappointed me with his mentality. I don't know if y'all remember when he first came in, his press conference. He said, "I'm just here to be a backup for Desmond." He said that
Mm-hmm.
in his very first press conference. It blew my mind because I'm thinking it's still at the time where y'all should be competing for the job. I don't think you come in as a backup. So, but I'm thinking, okay, he probably said that because he could have been hired as a backup. But then even when he was thrust into the starting to the starting space, to say I'm in the meeting room and I'm allowing him to still run it, kind of mean you really content with being a backup. You are not trying to seize the opportunity. Like, I mean, yeah, it was cool of you to do, but bro, this is your chance to be a starter in the league too. It's your chance too. And then on the field, he didn't take the spot. Like it's like Frank Darby to me, like Jalen Hawkins, dog. I'm your biggest fan, but when you get your opportunity, you gotta show. And he didn't show. So now it's Desmond Ritter's show. And I have no issue with that. And I hope he show. And he
Yeah.
gotta show. He gotta earn his job for next year, dog. He could be the starting quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons going forward. But he gotta earn that, and he hasn't done it yet. So he got to take his opportunity and earn it, or he'll be the backup for next year, or he'll be out of a job. So
Yeah.
I just think that, man, when you get those moments, if you Taylor, if you Frank Darby, if you Jalen Hawkins, you got to seize that because, like, the NFL is competitive, man,
Mm-hmm.
and you will be at home before you know it. So I just wish them the best, man. Both of those seem like great guys, and I really wish they both would have done better. Hopefully Desmond can turn it around, man. I stand behind him fully.
Yep. Yeah. That's all you can do at this point because, like you said, I mean, he could. Hadn't done enough yet, but I mean, if he keeps progressing and he, because we've talked about it till it's just like you're sick of talking about it, but it's, you know, we know young quarterbacks can take a while to develop, so it's just a matter of does he show enough these last 7 weeks to say, yeah, we're going to give him a shot next year, because there's going to be some damn good quarterbacks in the draft. There's going to be some pretty good free agents, quarterbacks as well, and it's going to come down to also how we finish this season, man. I mean, just flat out, if we don't make the playoffs and we end it badly, I mean, I know people have said, and Art Third Blank has said, publicly that Smith will still be here. I have a hard time believing that if you just really just, piss your pants going down the stretch here, maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, basically Dez is fighting for his job and he's fighting for Arthur's job, man, to be honest. I mean, it's just kind of, I mean, it's unfair, but it's kind of on his shoulders. He's got to carry what, carry it for Arthur the rest of the season. So, Ant, what's up, buddy?
And what up?
Yeah, we are ready, buddy. We are ready. Liam said he's got all Madden and you got rookie, Mike.
Yeah, better. Gotta be fair to me, man.
Yeah, Bobby, for sure, man. Jeff, what's up, dude? He said we're gonna get this W on Sunday. We got to, man. We got to. Bobby, I appreciate that, man. Definitely, man. Appreciate it. Anthony said we all need to pray together this weekend before the game. Give thanks and pray we win this. Man, yeah, send all the positive vibes you possibly have, man. There's no question about it. Jeremy, what's up, dude? Good to see you in here, man. He said, I think Dez should start the rest of the season no matter what. Yeah, I do too. I mean, barring like him, his head spinning around, throwing 6 picks and fumbling the ball 4 times. I mean, like, just something insane. There's no reason you should bring him back out, man. There's just he's done. Yeah. That's what was so frustrating. I mean, Mike, obviously his camera's jacked up, so he's got to get back in here. But that's what was so frustrating, man, is he was doing, you saw the progress, even in the Washington game where he made some stupid picks, but Tampa game was progress. Obviously the Houston game we were at played really well. And then that first half of the Tennessee, really, I think it was just a fumble that killed it, because he didn't have that many opportunities and the offensive line was playing terrible. But man, like it was, just a bad first half. And then obviously got the concussion. Again, we assume, but he was cleared. So it just seemed kind of like Art was hoping for that spark, that the backup sometimes give. And he just didn't give it. There was no spark. It was none at all. It was less than a spark. It was a negative. So we had to, go back to Dez, which makes sense. So it's just going to be, that's just what makes the most sense going forward for us, the team and the future. And then we can decide what we're going to do at the end of the season. All right, man, going to get into the Saints, and Mike can, there he is. He's popping back in. Hey, buddy.
Man, I saw that happening and tried to stop it in real time. I was just a second too late. I saw it happening.
It's all good, man.
Saw it happen, but I'm back.
No, I'll just finish up on Desmond, man. There's nothing much else to say other than just, support his ass and let him go out there and take care of business, man. That's what we got to do. And that also just leads us into the Saints, man. So what's crazy about the Saints is they're, I mean, offensively and defensively, like statistically, they're very, very similar to us. Offensively, they're averaging about 337 yards per game. We're averaging about 335 per game. Passing yards, it's way different, but obviously we know like our passing hasn't been exactly on point other than those 3-week span there that Dez kind of went off in yardage. But here, I think we're averaging 204 per game. Saints are at 237 per game. Rushing yards now I think are 8th at 130 per game. Saints are only at 100 per game, even with Kamara. I know he's been injured, but Jamal Williams hadn't really been like the stud, like that. I think that boost that they were hoping that they would get. And points per game, dude, which is disappointing as hell for us. We're averaging 18.9 points a game.
That's unacceptable.
Good God. And then the Saints are averaging 21.4. So not much better, but a little bit better. And then defensively, it's the Saints. It's weird. Like they've got some really good players on defense, but they're giving up about 312 yards per game on average, and we're giving up about 308. So again, like super similar. Passing yards, super similar. Rushing, we're better at. And then points per game given up. Saints are at 19.8. given up, and we are at 21.7. So just the inverse of what we were scoring, and this is the opposite. So I mean, this is on paper it looks super even. We don't know what the status
When
of
a
Derek Carr is going
toxic
to be.
man meets a toxic woman.
Basically, that's basically what it is, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't. They said today that Carr's still in concussion protocol, so we don't know if he's going to go or not. And we've seen guys, come out of a concussion protocol pretty quick and get back, playing. So he did get rocked. I mean, like he landed pretty hard on the shoulder when he got hit. So I don't know if he'll be back in this week or not, but I hope not. Just because Jameis is going to give you 2 or 3 balls every game, which you can just pick out of the air. Well, actually, the Carr does too, to be honest, but not as often as Jameis does. But the 2 big ones, Marcus Lattimore and Michael Thomas, both going to be out. And Dennis Allen said they're going to miss some time. Not exactly how much time, but Lattimore injured his ankle last week, and then, like I said, Thomas injured his knee in the same game. So those are 2 big misses. Thomas is, he seems to always have his way with AJ. So I'm kind of happy not to see him.
I mean, yeah.
And Marquez, they signed Marquez Callaway again, and of course y'all know they added JPP to their practice squad, so he's not going to, I don't think, play yet. They said they would add him to the practice squad and see how that goes. So I don't think he's going to be out there rushing the passer or anything like that. What's crazy stat is we have 30 sacks on the year. They only have 24. That's new. That's very new. Great news for us. D. Alford and David Onyemata both practiced today.
That's what we need.
Yeah, we got to have those guys back. It was glaringly obvious that we missed Onyemata last week. So, I mean, the biggest issues on their defense, man, Demario Davis is the captain of that squad, man. He is everywhere. He is their heart and soul in their defense. Marcus May, good safety. Pete Werner, they're a wheel linebacker. Honey Badger, not the same Honey Badger he used to be, but, he's back there.
He was damn good, though.
He was damn good. And then Granderson on the line, big dude, that will get after the passer too. And I think, that's Cam Jordan, still Cam Jordan, but he's not also, he's, a little long in the tooth as well. He's not super, super speedy, which is great because we know how, our boy is McGarry is with speed rushers. So, but yeah, Demario Davis leading the team in tackles 73. Paulson Adebo has the most interceptions with 4. So you're not looking at, it's a defense we can take advantage of if we're smart and we're not out there and just doing dumb stuff. We got to be. Huh?
No, I'm just saying he did say if. I wanted to tell the people he said if.
Yeah. So but dude, the ramifications for this game though, it's huge on both sides. If it's Saints are 5-5, leading the division, we're 4-6. The Bucs got beat by Brock Purdy went off yesterday. Perfect quarterback rating for the 49ers. So they're going nowhere. And the freaking Panthers, man, those poor bastards. 1-9, dude. Bryce has nothing around him whatsoever, and just getting killed, man.
It's not his fault.
Getting killed, dude.
Yeah.
So they're not, obviously they're not going anywhere. So, if whoever wins this game obviously has a leg up. If we both be 5-6, but we've got to take this one, dude, because it's not easy going to their place, especially at the end of the season. If it comes down to that, where the season, the playoffs is riding on that one game, that place is going to be insane. And it's going to be a hard place to play, especially for any quarterback, but especially a young quarterback. So to say that, we've been saying like every week, this is a must win. This is a must win. The Vikings was a must win. The Cardinals was a must win, dude. This is like a must win.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. It's for morale. Is the word. It's for morale. Because although we could probably lose this, and in our division we could still turn it around and win that division, like for morale, it would be over. Like I said on the last show, if you point me a team in the NFL ever that has changed out the starting quarterback that was not injured and then put him back, you almost know that season is done. It's a wash. Like, bruh, they are in disarray. For the fans, for the quarterback, for the offensive line, for the actual players on the team, for the coach. I don't care what they say. I think they will mentally check out if if this go bad, because it's like if you had an ex-girlfriend and she moved on and she cheated on you, and then the one day you saw her in the grocery store was the day you looked your shittiest. You had crust in your eyes. It's like the one person that can't see you like that. You don't care who else see you. So it's like the one, if we lose to the Saints, it's like, no, like that's the one person that can't make fun of us because they won't stop. Oh, it'll be till next season that you remember what we did, y'all? So it's like we know we can't see that one person at the grocery store. The Saints is that person we can't see. So it's people gonna be pissed.
Yeah, to say the least, man. I mean, I saw somebody this morning. Was watching Scott's podcast, and somebody said that the rivalry was overrated, and I was like,
no,
dude, they did a 28 they did a 28-3 float like in Mardi Gras. Like it's not overrated. Like no, we hate each other. Like it's one of the worst ones.
The top three to me, if you ever like watch, I ain't talking about the hype of it, like the actual games, Falcons and Saints. If you ever get a chance to watch the Steelers and the Bengals, like they dislike each other, like they seem like it's an issue. And the Cowboys and Redskins is just it's no getting around that. Like everybody love that one because they gonna rumble. But those three are not overrated. No.
No, and I mean, like in listening, and I mean, I think y'all that's listened or watched before, y'all know I listen to the opposing team's podcast during the week that we play them. Different ones. I just pick 2 or 3 and start listening to, and they're having some of the similar conversations we're having. I mean, like they're if something doesn't go right there, who are we going to we're going to fire Dennis Allen, we're going to replace Pete Carmichael, the offensive coordinator. I mean, like they're pretty pissed that they paid $100 million to Derek Carr, and this is what they got out of it so far, and I mean, none of us were worried about that when they signed Derek Carr. I mean, we were just like hilarious, like
hilarious.
Good job, buddy. I mean, so, and that's just coming to fruition. Now that's the thing. I mean, like he'll have a game or two where he just he puts on a show, but then they'll have 3 or 4 just turds, and you're just I mean, the one against I think was at Baltimore, and he was sitting there screaming at Chris Olave over and over again.
And I just want to say this: I think that he's a great tangent for this. That should go to show y'all. I've said this before. I'll say it again. It's the only job in the world that it is only a handful of people who can do the job, who qualify to do the job, and only a handful of those people are like actually good at the job. So just imagine a small percentage of people that can actually play quarterback in the NFL. Like, so when you see people struggling and you just quick to jump on them, that is almost an impossible feat. It's only a few people who can even do that. And like most of them suck. So it's only a small group of them who you be like, whoo, he can really do a job. So it's almost an impossible thing to do, man.
I mean, you just look around the league. I mean, you look at, Jared Goff, 3 interceptions yesterday, came back and won the game.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Allen's had his turnover problems. Like it's quarterbacks turn the ball over for the most part. There's a very small percentage of your top upper echelon guys. If you're lucky enough to get one, then great. If not, you're going to be in that next level or to like mid-level. And that's why we keep, saying all the time. It's like you didn't know you had Matt until he was gone. So it's like and then what Ms. Pam said, it's not the offensive and defensive and special teams need to show up all men and coaching staff on deck. Yeah. And it's like every like we said, every phase has got to be better, and like the turnover margin for each team, they're +6, we're -6. Big difference. Obviously a lot of those 6 are from, from Desmond, and then Bijan's got a couple of fumbles, so like those have obviously got to be cleaned up. And on offensively for them, Kamara, he's not even the same guy he used to be. He's still dangerous. You can't let him get out of the backfield and get loose. But like A.T. Perry, big guy from Wake Forest, big receiver. He coming on. Chris Olave can still go out there. I'm confident in both of our guys, AJ and and Okuda on both of those guys. We can't let Rashid Shaheed get loose because he is their speedster. He will take the top off, and he will get downfield in a hurry. So, God, please don't put Richie Grant in the bottom back third. Whatever you do not do that, because it'll be toast. And I saw a lot of folks. I mean, we all talked about, Richie possibly taking a back seat to DeMarco Helms or Abernathy. As much as I love Helms, I don't know that that's the case yet. Like I said, I watched him a lot at Alabama, and just he has some of the similar struggles, as far as covering the deep third and like really keeping up with some of the faster, speedier receivers. I would have if you're going to have somebody come in, I'd say Abernathy maybe be the one you go to, but I doubt it. I will probably still be Richie out there more than likely. They just need to, like when Damsky was on the show, he said they've got to stop putting him in the back third. That's that's kind of what that's Jesse's job. Let Jesse do. I know he likes to play up, and get involved and try to mix things up, but he needs to you cover the back third, let Richie come up in the box and do his thing, and then let's not have some of the things that's bit us happen in this game, because regardless of, very few matchups in this series are lopsided. It's typically a one-score game, freaking down to the last possession type of deal. It seems
every time.
It's just, it doesn't matter if we're 0 and something and they're 10-0. It doesn't matter. It's going to be that type of fight. Always is. So yeah, man. Kenny said, hope AS and Ritter watched and listened to John's all 22 on the Pirate. They're talking about, dude, and that's what like it's, who was it? God, who said that? Somebody was like, "Oh, it was Millie Mills last week." He was like, "If y'all see it and we see it, how can they not see it? Like, how can you not? How can you not put this on film and be like?" And the Art said today, and this week will tell us damn near all we need to know about Art, to be honest with you, because he's had, like I said, a full 2 weeks to sit there and go, okay, man, this is, we're just not doing good with this. This needs just to go away. And this is what was going to, we're gonna call these group of plays to help Desmond be more successful. Like that's, you've got to see that. If you don't see that, if he's gonna run out there and do the same stubborn ass shit he's been doing, then that's all you got to see, man. Like, I mean, at that point, I'm like, dude, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like, it's, you're gonna, if you can't self-evaluate like he says he does, and look in the mirror and be like, this is not working, then I don't know. I mean, but, and I don't, like I said, I did the all 22 just so myself, Mike, everybody can see, like, this is just...
I asked him for it because I don't understand. I called John and said, bro, I don't know. Ask John. I said, I can't tell you why we're struggling. I really don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it. So I was asking John, I said, bro, you got to do this, because I'm sure I'm not the only one. I have no clue who the problem is.
Yeah,
I don't really know. And then when John did it, it was my guy, and the week he did it, it was my guy. So it was greatly frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If quarterback plays
Taylor, but it was obvious.
Yeah, I mean, if quarterback plays better for a few weeks, like I said, nobody's having that discussion about Arthur. Like, they're probably having similar discussion. Like, man, some of these plays are a little weird. Like, why would you keep doing that? But hey, we're winning, so who cares? Like, just maybe we'll throw them out. But when you're not winning and you keep calling it, and the quarterback play is not catching up or elevating, then you end up where we're at. So, yeah, I mean, you just hope like I said, you see some growth from him in these 2 weeks, and that, like I said, Des comes out there and does better in the running game, man. We can't shy away from the running game. I know he was kind of like, it seemed like he was making a point to run Bijan more during the Cardinals game, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, dude, Tyler, Bijan, CP, man, just use them all. Keep them fresh. Use them all, man. I mean, like that's the strength of our team.
Jeremy said there's no reason we shouldn't be scoring in the red zone. Got to use more bootlegs or tosses outside. I'm gonna tell you this. When you go and get all huge, giant receivers that can catch in traffic, like, man, and they're built to block, and you got 2 huge tight ends and a fullback still is like on your roster, you shouldn't have no issue scoring in the red zone from 1 to 10 options. You shouldn't, because your whole team is huge. It's like scoring in the paint if you got all centers. How can you? Why are you not scoring in the paint? And that's scoring in the paint. So the fact that you're struggling with what you chose as your strength You got all the big players.
Yeah.
Why are we struggling with that? It ain't like I ain't gonna bring
Oh
that
no, dude,
right
it's no, but you saw that one, like that little mesh play we ran at the goal, which was
here.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like it's not hard. I mean,
hmm
let's not overcomplicate it. I mean,
Yep.
you ran guys it's opposite directions, and you saw what happened. Their guys ran into each other. It creates a
hmm
natural pick, and Scotty Miller's left wide open. So not like you can do that every single time, but like plays like that, like it's not hard to. When you've got really, really, really good skill players, it shouldn't be that hard to call plays for them. It
Common
shouldn't
sense.
be. Yeah.
Just do whatever they do best. Jeremy said
hmm
we will be fine. JV is a good combination. We will be fine if the defense actually wraps up tackles.
Yeah.
That'll show me what kind of coach they got.
hmm
Because if Bill Belichick 4 quarters was up,
What's up, brother?
Bill
Good to see you,
Belichick,
man.
if you screw up on a play, he play it in front of the whole team and he have you answer for it in front of the whole team. And what was you doing right here? He have you
Mhm.
do that in front of the whole team. You throw a stupid pass. He just explained us here, right here. So you got to tell the team he should do that with that tackling. Explain to us what you was doing here.
Yeah,
Because you want a hit
exactly.
stick, right? Yeah, because like your hit stick
Yeah,
ain't real. Like your
exactly.
hit stick ain't real. You wrap and you slide down. Isn't that what we learned very very early on? If you no, it's no excuse for that. So they will get that short up. Trust me.
Yep. And I'll make sure to check out 4 quarters, man. That's our guys, man. They're starting off
Yes,
doing their
sir.
podcast. Olivia, what's up, man?
Oblivion, what
Good
up?
to see you, dude. Marina.
Marina, I encourage her stay to the end. I'm putting it, I said to the end. You guys are going in the hot seat this week. I'm gonna get you. Marina, what up? What's going on, guys? Happy Thanksgiving in advance. Happy Thanksgiving. I love it. I feel better about our chances after having a bye week.
Mhm.
Everyone is refreshed, right? It do you good, right? And we are gonna go undefeated the rest. You see what some sleep do?
She's talking your
Sleep
damn
make
language,
you.
buddy.
I'm telling you, I love it, Marina.
She is talking your damn language. Yeah,
BC, if Jamie starts, let's keep craps off the
thinks he,
menu.
I think he means crabs.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Good one. Roll,
Well, what's
beat
up,
the
man?
eights and all is forgiven. Hey, that's all we
Hey,
want. Just
it'll go a
I'm
long
telling
way,
you.
won't it?
Miss
It'll
Pam
go a
said it's
long way.
personal. It's always personal with them. If y'all lose to them, no. Archangel said this game is like the Super Bowl for us. Yep. Must
Yeah,
win the
not the
division is
Cardinals game.
on the line. Yep. I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
like, we got to do this. 4 quarters said artist coaching for his job post bye week. In my opinion, no playoffs. I don't want to see why we should bring him back. I'm gonna tell you something.
Kind of the
If you
same boat,
look,
dude.
there's no quicker way to get the fan base to turn on you in Atlanta than you lose to the Saints. And I mean Desmond Ritter or the coach. Oh, if Desmond throw 3 interceptions or something and we lose, it's no coming back from it because it's the Saints.
Yeah.
So, and the same way the coach, if he bombed this one, everybody turn, man. It's gonna be nuns at church that's gonna be talking about you on Sunday. That man, they not forgiving you for this one. So that's why I say you can make all these blunders, but when you come back off a bye week, you've had 2 weeks to prepare for one opponent. So you got a heads up. So you got a head start. There's no excuse
hmm
for this, and it's
And
our biggest opponent. You got to
yeah,
pound them.
and what Bobby said earlier in the chat too, like their quarterback situation is not that much better than ours. I mean, they have
Mm-hmm.
a Jameis that's not any great shakes, and they
Yep.
got David or Derek Carr that's I mean,
Yep.
hurt and hasn't had a good season, and so it's like, I mean, you got to take advantage of it, man.
Mhm.
And two, if we lose this game, dude, that's 4 in a row,
Yes,
and
yes.
two games out of first with
Mm.
6 left. You got to play the Saints again. You got the Jets coming up, which they're not even doing it. They've apparently benched Zach Wilson now. So Tim Boyle,
Mhm.
who came in here and beat us as a Lions
Yeah.
quarterback a few years ago, who's going to start for the Jets, I guess. So I mean, and yeah, they have a good defense. So damn it, man, we can't lose to the Jets and Tim Boyle or Zach Wilson. I'm either one of those teams. And I know it's in New York, and I know they got a good defense, but man, like that no, that can't happen. So this game just there's so much riding on this game, dude. It's ridiculous. Smitty, what's up, dude?
Siri, what up?
Good to see you, man. Jamal, what's up, brother?
Jamal, stay to the end, you guys. Stay to the end. DJ, what
What's happening,
up?
dude? It says Arthur Smith,
BC,
a
is
genius.
Arthur Smith a genius or stupid?
I don't.
If we gotta call it right now. I
Nah,
don't. If he a genius, he hiding it very well.
yeah, I don't think he's a genius. I like I said, the one the one takeaway from me doing these all 22s is he's not as bad as everybody said he is. That's what I mean. That's what I've took away. I mean, like, there's plays to be had every single game, and whether it was Desmond or whether it was Taylor, it wasn't happening. Desmond was making more of those plays in those about 3-game stretch up until Tennessee. He was making more of those plays, barring the fumbles and the stupid interceptions. But the actual shots that were there and the opening guys and reading the field better, Desmond was doing a better job of that. But yeah, so he's not stupid. And Damsky said it before too. With if we had, I don't know, C.J. Stroud or a more talented quarterback, a guy that was ready to come in and just like play immediately, you probably not. We're not even discussing this at all. I mean, because his offense can work, dude. His offense can work. It's just like there's some really, really, really dumb, to me, at least a fan that just looks at the film. There's some really dumb concepts to me that doesn't make any sense. I'm sure you could explain it to me and I might be able to understand it, but just looking at it on film, like there's some plays I can't figure out what the end game is on those plays. But for the most part, I mean, it's just execution, man. Like it's a combination. It's, y'all saw on this, like by the way, Parker Hesse is back off IR, and which is hilarious because everybody kind of laughs about Parker Hesse. Dude, if y'all watch McCole Pruitt block these last few weeks or not block, we need freaking block. Parker Hesse, brother. We need we need him back out there blocking. That's a missing kink in this run game, dude. So yeah, it's just he's not stupid. He's not a genius. He's somewhere in the middle. And I just, I mean, we got to hope that either he elevates himself or the quarterback does or something, man. Let's see. I was going to see if there's any other chat. CRX said, yeah, no excuse not scoring in the red zone, point blank, period, dude. 50% ain't going to cut it, man. I mean, 50% will not do it. Do I think Grant should be starting? I mean, of the 3 options that we have, I guess. I mean, it's just he's had a rough go of it, man. Like I wouldn't be mad if they let one of the guys have a. I'm just like I said, I love my guy DeMarco. I hope I hope he steps in and all of a sudden he's just better in pass protection, and pass protection. It's better in pass defense, but I don't know. And Michael Abernathy, I haven't seen enough of him, but he's got a little bit better speed than. He just Richie just had a tough go of it, man, for sure. Yeah, sweetie man. Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Yes, sir.
Dude, yeah, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna be bad.
I'm trying to tell you, the whole squad gonna turn on him.
Yeah, exactly. All right, buddy. Do you want to get to the segment you designed for myself?
Oh man, I do, buddy.
Thanks, Bobby.
I do. Well, let me just tell you, I got a little fun here. Okay, we're gonna go into 3 different segments, back to back to back, because that's what I like to do to perk myself up.
And I have no idea what he's gonna ask me, so
he has no idea. So when I design these, man, I design these for my fun, and I don't really care about the other person, how awkward it seems, if they got warned in time. I do this for my enjoyment. So I believe. Like, I believe it's the first game I designed for John. I could be, if y'all go to the very first ones, who knows? But Johnny Yates, I got a game for you. It's especially for you, buddy. I never played this one on the show. It's called Who Wins? Johnny Yates, I'm going to give you a few verses, right? I need you to tell me who won and why. All right? I'm going to just scroll them back to back to back to back to back. Are you ready, Johnny Yates?
As much as I'm going to be, buddy.
Out of your Falcon mind. Let's go.
Got my pre-gym rolling, buddy. Let's go.
Got your and you will need it for this. Trust me, buddy. Because you will get dragged if you answer these wrong by the chat, I'm sure. Johnny Yates, number 1. Who wins? LeBron plays Kobe Bryant 1-on-1.
Oh, man. See, the problem is I love Kobe, so I'm like kind of partial to Kobe. Damn it, dude. Why you gotta start with that one of all the ones? Like in their prime, I guess.
Yes.
In their prime.
Prime Kobe versus prime LeBron.
I guess I'll go LeBron.
Oh, nice. All right, I got a harder one.
I mean, I would love to say I love Kobe to death, but I mean, LeBron, his size, he's a little bigger. You know what I mean? Like he's, I don't. No, that's tough, dude.
All right, I got you one. How about if LeBron is playing Michael Jordan 1-on-1 in their prime? Who are you taking?
I'm taking MJ. I'm still taking MJ.
He didn't even think about that. I love
No,
it. Johnny Yates is
dude. I
not.
watched MJ so much, dude.
He said, I'm taking MJ. All right, John, I got a good one for you, buddy. I got a good one for you. It's a hard one for you. I don't know
Hey,
how like old he is right now, but Jordan is pretty old. All right. He in like late 60s, I believe. Johnny Yates,
it's true.
right now, you versus Jordan right now. Like you
Me
at your
versus
age
Jordan. Oh hell no.
versus Jordan as an old man.
Jordan
Could you
whooping my
beat
ass.
Jordan right now?
No, Jordan's whooping my ass up and down the court. It's not even close. It's not
Okay.
even remotely close.
Johnny Yates, still,
Bro,
man. Old man
I'm-
Mike still beating Johnny Yates.
No, man, Mike could beat me with one arm, and he could just
Yeah.
like hop around, and he'd still like probably beat me.
Jordan the GOAT.
I'm pretty decent. I'm fairly decent, but he ain't no.
Yeah.
No.
But he's not beating Mike. Okay, Johnny Yates, I got a good one for you. What who wins, Johnny Yates? Does a great defense beat a great offense, or does a great offense beat a great defense? Who wins?
Football, right?
Yeah, football.
Does a great offense beat a good defense? Damn it, dude. You have any like fun questions? Like any like
Oh
offensive
man, all these are hard, buddy. All these are for you.
bastard? I'll go. I'll go. Good defense beats a good offense. I'll go with that. Just the seeing what the Ravens did in 2000 and seeing someone like just it didn't matter what offense they went up against. I mean, they were stopping those guys, you know. And then you don't see defenses like that too often. But like when you see those elite ones, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I got this. Superman versus Thanos with all the Infinity Stones. Who wins?
I'll go Superman. If he doesn't have kryptonite, we're good to go.
Good one, Johnny Yates. Thinking, man. Jenkins. Okay. All right, I gotta go one for you, Johnny Yates. I need to know who wins this. If the goal is trying to make somebody fall, to humiliate them, I'm trying to cross the person over to make them fall. Who wins? Tim Hardaway, Mr. Allen Iverson, or Kyrie Irving? If you got to put your money on who's gonna make somebody trip and fall on their face in front of a stadium of people, who wins?
You should have threw Trae Young in there because he did a nasty one the other night against Philly.
He did.
Yeah, nasty. Dude literally fell, tripped over his feet, fell on his face. I go with your guy, buddy. I gotta go with AI.
AI, love him.
I gotta go with your buddy.
I love dancing.
We gotta get Liam's here. Who wins, me or my dad in football one-on-one? Dude, it's me all day still. Sorry, buddy.
All day.
Unless I'm tearing a hamstring and my Achilles pops. I mean,
I love.
I still got you.
I got one, Johnny Yates. Okay, great one, Johnny Yates.
It don't matter, Smitty.
He said, Smitty said, Jordan is.
It don't matter.
So I got 19
one,
years
on
Yates. If our offense, the Falcons, right now this year is clicking on all cylinders, okay, but our defense is clicking on all cylinders, and they play each other, the starters. Who you taking? Who wins? Again, it's our defense clicking on all cylinders, and our offense clicking on all cylinders.
Our current team, how it's constructed?
Yep.
I'll still go defense. I'll still go defense. Yeah, because I mean, I got more faith in Akuda and AJ and Jesse and even the guys on the line. If Grady's, everybody's there, Troy, Nate, Lemon, Caden, I still got more faith in them. Yeah.
Okay. Love it. I got Johnny Yates. Who wins if Floyd Mayweather was the same weight as Roy Jones and those two fight in their prime? Who's winning, Floyd Mayweather or Roy Jones Jr.? In the same weight class in their prime. Yeah, that's a tough one, Johnny Yates. I don't even know the answer to that one.
I don't know if there is a right answer to this one. I'll go Roy Jones just because his punch power was ridiculous.
Roy was the man.
But I mean, it's hard. I don't know. Like I said, that's almost impossible one. This is great. Cool stuff. So defense, but is it with Arthur Smith play calling?
Oh, see, that's a good one. All right, John, I got one for you. John, I got a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Yates, a prime Deion Sanders is checking a prime Julio Jones. Who's getting the better of that matchup? Who's getting that one, Johnny Yates? Is Prime gonna get him, or is Jones gonna just expose Dion?
Well, Dion did not like physical receivers all that much.
Didn't.
So I'll go Julio, because if Julio can jam him off, like get his hands on him, get his ass off of him, and because Julio had those jets too. I mean, in his prime, y'all forget his ass can fly too.
Yeah.
So I'll go Julio just because of the physicality, and he's a freak.
Johnny Yates, who would
they did,
win?
Bobby. Yeah.
Both had punch power. Yes. He said Dion. Okay, Johnny Yates, who will win in a singing competition? Prime Whitney Houston or Prime Adele? Who's winning in a sing-off, buddy?
This is ridiculous.
I'm telling you, man. I designed these just for you, buddy.
Making my head hurt.
In a sing-off, who can hit the most notes?
I'll go Whitney.
Whitney.
Adele's like right there, but Whitney's amazing. I mean,
John Yates. Who will win in a cool? Okay, no. Who will win in a cool? Okay, white guy contest between you and Travis Barker? Who will win
a white guy contest?
In a cool white guy contest,
well,
between you and Travis Barker.
I have been told several times I'm like one of the coolest white guys that people know.
Okay, and then I'm going Johnny Yates.
So I'm gonna go myself. I'm going
Johnny Yates on that.
I do, like Travis, play some music as well. So I mean, not as good as Travis, but
Travis, Slim Shady, and John is
basically the same guys. The same guys.
Mount Rushmore. But I'm gonna tell you, man, Jack Harlow is coming. He on your heels. Johnny Yates, I got one for you.
Yeah.
You beach house versus the top floor of a downtown high-rise building?
Beach house all day.
Beach house all day. I love it. Okay, no, I got a good one. Johnny Yates, who wins this? Jamal Anderson, number 32, running back, Atlanta Falcons, is running full speed at 52. Ray Lewis, linebacker from the Baltimore Ravens, they going at each other full speed, about to make a collision in their prime. Who's going backwards?
They're both getting concussed and falling down at the same time.
Hey, that's a good one.
I don't see how that works. I don't see how that ends good for either one of those guys if they're going full speed, dude.
They both getting concussed. I love it. Johnny Yates. Smitty, I'm telling you, I had these loaded for Johnny Yates.
Hey, man. Hey, you need to check. Hey, no, heck no, buddy. You need to watch yourself.
You need to react. Johnny Yates. Who wins a bear versus a hippo? Who's winning?
Hippo, man. They're freaking just hippos. You don't mess with hippos, man. I've seen some angry hippos.
I don't think man. You. Johnny Yates, I got a good one for you. Who's winning? Godfather versus Scarface?
I'll go Godfather.
I
love them both, but Godfather, yeah.
I'm going God. Johnny Yates, I got a real good one for you. I'm gonna take it real back. Jerry Rice is lined up on the field in his prime versus prime number 28 for the Washington Redskins. Okay, very overlooked, very amazing. Darryl Green, the Washington Redskins, is guarding prime Jerry Rice. Who's getting the better of that at the end of 4 quarters? Who will have had the better game?
I'll go Jerry, just because of his elite route running, and I mean, just Okay. But I mean, it'd be close because Darryl, he was something else, man. He was one of my favorite corners to watch.
Yeah, he is mine too. Little, he could still run.
5'9", 5'9", 5'10". Oh, he ran like a 4.4, like 40 years old. I mean, it was crazy.
He's something else. All right, Johnny Yates, I got a real hard one for you. Okay, this is LeBron and Kobe are on the same team. LeBron James and Kobe versus Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. Who's getting the better of the matchup? Who's going to win that in a 2-on-2 battle? Jordan and Steph Curry versus LeBron and Kobe Bryant. 2-on-2.
I'll go LeBron and Kobe.
You go LeBron and Kobe. Okay, I think I will go too. Steph too small for them. All right, I got a great one for you. We got Troy Anderson and my man Nate are on the field at the same time. but they are tasked with tackling Barry Sanders. And it's the only 3 people on the field. Who's winning? Is he juking them out their shoes and going past them? Or is Troy and Nate going to tackle Barry Sanders?
Yeah, Troy's going to come in like his hair's on fucking fire and
miss.
And then Nate's not going to have a damn chance. Nate's going to have a chance.
Troy going to run right past him.
Yeah.
All right, I got 2 more, buddy. Liam, you just asked for this. Johnny Yates. I'm not saying now. I'm saying at the peak of your madness, when you play Madden when Johnny Yates had the headset and the vibrating controller. Johnny Yates, at the peak of your madness and at the peak of your sons, who's beating who in Madden?
I'll take myself for right now.
Young Johnny Yates beating young Liam.
For now. Hey, he's getting there.
You heard that, Liam?
He's getting there. He's right on the cusp. He beats me now. He beat me now. But I mean, you know.
I love it. All right. Last one, Johnny Yates. Who wins? Who wins? Johnny Yates. I gotta get like 120 yards rushing on any defense. It's just gonna be a random defense that I'm gonna pick randomly. I have to pick a running back duo to get me 120 yards on a random defense. Are you going Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman, or you going Tyler Algier and Bijan?
Tyler and Bijan.
With no hesitation? Johnny Yates. He's going with the new read. I love it, buddy.
Yeah.
Who wins? Johnny Yates. Give it up for Johnny
Let's
Yates.
go. Let's go.
The hard question.
Dude, those are insane.
Now, before I go into the hot seat. Now, here's what the chat is going to get in the hot seat. Okay, before I go in the hot seat, I want to tell you this. It's been quite easy of you all to watch people get in the hot seat and chill on and laugh and be saying little comments. But now the chat is in the hot seat. I always wanted to play a game with the chat. Okay, in order for this to work, you guys have to rapidly answer. Okay, because we can't just sit here and wait on you to type with your one finger. Okay, if you type with one finger, don't check out, don't play. Okay, but if you know how to type, I need you to pull your keyboard up and I need you to rapidly answer the question so we can go through a few and move on. Okay, the first question in the hot seat, chat. I'm putting you in the hot seat. First question for the chat. We need the chat to answer. Okay, I'm gonna answer and John may answer, but the game is for the chat. It's for you guys. What dish does your mom cook best? What's for Thanksgiving? For Thanksgiving, your mom. What dish does your mom make best?
What's your mom make best? While waiting on the answer.
Stuffing.
Is it?
I love my
she
mom.
tear it up.
I don't know what it is about it. It's just something else. How about yours, Johnny Yates?
She did a pretty mean. She did a good sweet potato casserole and a like green bean casserole type of thing too. She would tear that up.
I love it. Oh, that sounds I like Swiss steak. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds good. I'm gonna have to Google that. Pumpkin and marshmallow casserole. You hit that, Liam. You hit that. Mac and cheese. That's it. Hey, mom's mac and cheese. Smack dressing. So that's same with my mother. I love it. I love it. No, I meant sweet potato. Hold on. Now I have to do these rapidly. So I said, so you had to answer rapidly. What member who brings food to your house on Thanksgiving or cook for Thanksgiving put too much seasoning on damn food? Who just put too much salty, sugary? Who put too much seasoning on the damn food? Is it like Auntie Linda? Is it Auntie Monica? Is it like Uncle Jim? Who put too much seasoning? For mine, I know that she not watching this. Her name Aunt Paula. Salty, like she just trying to kill you with every meal. The green bean salty, the mac and cheese salty, the biscuit salty, the salt is salty, the pepper is salty. My grandmother. That's true, John.
Probably now, maybe, possibly. She's not seeing this either, so
please, man, nobody watching. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to offend nobody.
Oh, okay, the different one. Yeah, she's probably not watching either. Yeah,
she put too much. He said so. He said my dad whenever he cooks, it's always the dad that puts too much season. Okay, one of my grandma's neighbor's leftovers. I love it. Okay, all right, y'all. I got one for y'all. Have you ever lied? I want to just be real. I'll say I have done this. Have you ever ordered Uber Eats and then said you didn't get it for no reason? You got your food, it was hot, it was good, but you just wanted a refund. You wanted a free meal, so you said you didn't get it, and they immediately refunded your purchase. And nothing tastes better than a free meal from Uber Eats. I hope don't nobody work for Uber Eats. Do not report me. I would like to do it again. Okay, I just want to know: have you ever lied on Uber Eats and just said you got something? I mean, said you didn't get something that you know you got. I have. He said no because we don't do it. Is that true, John? No Uber Eats.
That's true. Yeah.
Why?
I'm always paranoid somebody's gonna like take my food or
Fit in
like
it
touch
or
my
do
food or
something.
do some weird shit to my food. I don't
There's
trust
a lot
it.
of
Yeah.
weird people. He said,
Yeah.
"No, I'm too honest." He's
Hey,
come on, man.
that's
I can't be the only one who stole from
it.
Uber.
You
He
looks
said,
like you're the only
"Oh
one who
man,
stole.
hey, if y'all leave me out on this island,
You're the only
somebody got to
dirtbag,
come
buddy.
and say they did. If y'all leave me on this island by myself, I look like a horrific person. Please." Oh man. Oh my God. I'm just gonna move on to that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I
You're
look horrific.
banking
Hey, so
on somebody saying yes.
please, somebody say they do it too. And so I do want to notice if we put three of your best friends in a room, the three best people who know you best, what would they all say was your flaw? Like if they could agree on something about you that they just is a flaw from you, what would the three people that know you best say? John, you first.
That's me too. Damn.
I'm gonna say mine would be. I think three people will probably say that I fly off that. Like I'll fly off the handle, and it's hard to reel me back in if I'm going in that direction. Like if I get really mad, it's done. You did something that is no coming back from, and if I'm there, it's no reeling me back
in. I'll think about that. I gotta think about that.
Chat is that because everybody gonna say that they don't have a flaw, I'm sure. But if the three people who knew you, okay, he said attitude. I like that one. It's like, yeah. I generally don't know maybe how big of an a-hole I can be when I'm in a bad mood. That's a good one. We all got a flaw.
But I mean,
all right, hold on. Now I'm gonna move. Okay, I got one for you. I got one. He said I'm too sensitive. I get really angry. He said I asked too many questions. All right, hold on. I got one for y'all. If you needed $100 and you had just prayed, or however you prayed, you had just closed your eyes, man, I really wish I had $100. And the person in front of you dropped $100 from their pocket. You seen it come out at that very moment. You open your eyes and they dropped $100. Are you picking it up and you saying it's a blessing, or are you giving it back like, man, it's stealing? Or are you picking it up like, you know what, I just asked for this. It have to be the universe talking to me. Or are you giving the bread back to the person who dropped
it? I'm probably giving it back.
Yeah, I'm probably giving it back. I'm being
yeah. I think that's probably some karma that's gonna eat you if you don't do that.
I wouldn't want anybody to. I would think, it's a test of some sort. I would give the money back, but I want to know if y'all would keep the money or give it back.
See, this is the wrong answer, buddy. Because you make me like a bad parent.
Finders keepers, therefore. King said, Arthur Smith is the problem. We want to replace Smith immediately. You want to replace him during the season, KK? Yeesh. I hope he didn't say that we lost in that thing. So let's go ahead picking it up and saying it's.
I know that. Yeah, if you don't see who dropped it.
Yeah, I don't see who dropped. I'm saying if you know who dropped, you seen it come out their pocket. I'm just kidding. I give it back. He was not kidding. He's keeping it. Bobby said, "Give the man his money." All right, okay. I got a question for you. I always wanted to know this. Do not get in trouble if the answer will get you in trouble. But does work hot exist? Is work hot a thing? And when I say that, I mean this: is there a coworker who you thought for real you had no attraction to, and then as you seen them over and over and over again, you started to say, "Man, when she wear her little gray outfit, her little gray, when she be having on that gray dress, I think she bad all of a sudden. Is that it grow on you after time? You start thinking the person wasn't attractive, and then they are attractive because you work with them every single day, and you start getting attracted to them. I just want to know, yes or no. Don't say who it is. Please don't get divorced or dumped as a result of our show. It is not that serious. I just want to know, is that a thing? Has that happened to you?
That happened to you in reverse at our old job.
Yeah, it did. It happened
On
to me
several
in reverse.
occasions.
Dog, I had two things that's hilarious at our old job. The girl that was or she used to, she tried to kiss me. She closed her eyes and leaned in for a kiss when I was dropping her at home. It was my boss at the time, or my supervisor. She leaned in and tried to kiss me, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And it was the most and she was never the same to me after that. And a big lady brought her big daughter right to my desk and was like, I was trying to get him to take you out to lunch. So here, man, y'all meet right now. Put me right on the spot. And I was like, yeah, this is
God,
the wild. John was right there.
I mean, if y'all could have just seen the whole
she put me
experience
right on the spot.
was just
like,
amazing.
Here's my daughter. I was telling her about you. You so handsome, and she always wanted to meet you. And here, I just thought I just invited her up here so you and her could go ahead to lunch right now. And I was looking at her like, man, look, I don't know how much she eat, but I don't have like horse feed and all that would take some bread I don't have. But
Jesus.
So
okay,
he said it's equal work Falcons. Believe me, man, we about to wrap it up. We about to wrap it up. Just
Jeremy, have a good one, buddy. Thanksgiving.
All right, I got one for y'all. Who's the most overpaid player who bombed? Who you thought? Who just got a lot of money and just bombed? I'm saying Hainsworth.
Albert Hainsworth.
Man, I remember that. I remember Hainsworth.
Yeah. Albert freaking Hainsworth.
He just took it and ran. Hold on for a minute. I just want to know this too. Is anybody in the chat? Do y'all still remember the name of your crush when you were in
you didn't get that paid.
Grade school? Your grade school crush, like your first crush.
I remember. Do you remember?
John?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like
the full name?
No. Just the first name. Yeah.
It was Michelle Mitchell. Michelle Mitchell was the first girl, and she is hideous now. Thank God. You know what? I shouldn't have said that because she might. Jesus Christ.
But we can't. We play. We're live, buddy.
Yeah, I can't take it back now. Well, you know what? I've already started going. You are hideous now, man. Look, I don't care. I've already said it, but she is hideous now. She fell all the way off. But Michelle Mitchell. I just want to know: am I the only one who still remember the full name of your first crush, and when it was at elementary school?
Hopefully, buddy. Appreciate
my
you.
My man, Double H said thank you. KK said, hold on, what is this?
Oh, it's just the records of the QBs. Yeah, man, you can go, Kenneth, man, if you go back and watch from the beginning, or if you check out a couple of the all-22s that I did, the videos, you'll see it's a little bit of both. Quarterback play hasn't been great. I mean, Ryan had no offensive line and hardly anything around him. And then since then, it's just been bad quarterback play. And he's got some plays that are just complete garbage too. So it's a combination of both, man. We need better QB play. We need better coaching. We need better both of those. Needs to happen. Look at Bobby said Sharon Hall.
Sharon Hall. I was hers, but yeah. Speaking of
first crush.
I was her. All right. Speaking of hers, who's your celebrity crush? Because I'm always. I can't even. Can I say that? I can probably. Because I gotta be careful of the new situation. I can't.
We'll just skip that one.
I skip that one because I don't want to get myself in trouble. How about this? One food you can't eat that bores you, that is gonna mess your stomach up on Thanksgiving. Johnny Yates, what's one food you cannot, that you know if I go too much on this on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna have a bad go of it?
If my mom does like collard greens the way she used to, like if I just go ham on those, then it's going to be probably a long night and maybe a bad next day. But I love them regardless. But
so greens don't like help your stomach, like it'll hurt your stomach.
It doesn't hurt. It's just,
but it's going to be greens basically.
Oh yeah,
it's going to do what greens do.
Yeah, I mean, but nothing really bothers me that much. I mean, it's got to be bad though. Like, So
Jessica Alba's a good one. Yeah, she used to be my dog. You would not believe who I almost talked to
yes, you do.
on TikTok today, but I I just did something dumb. I was busy. He said dressing or potato salad. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Fruit cake. It'll mess your stomach up. Too much meat will mess my stomach up too. I like. Okay, I got this. I got a good one for you. What's one player that you love, but you know is ass in your heart? It's just who you love. Like he could play basketball, football. Like you know, he just not good, but he is your guy. He just don't pan out. He be getting
Hmm.
burnt a lot, or he mess up all the time. But it's just still kind of your guy. Like I don't want to drag him because he cool.
That's a tough one. I mean, I could go baseball, and it was not really his fault because he just kept getting hurt. But Mike Soroka for the Braves,
Mm-hmm.
he came in. He came back from 2 different Achilles injuries, and like just wasn't. He just could never get. I was like, oh, he's gonna be legit again. He's gonna be the man again, but just couldn't do it.
He just
And
couldn't
just
get it
couldn't do it.
off.
But I still
Nah.
love the dude. Like we just traded him to the White Sox. So I still hope he does good. Like I
Mhm.
hope he has a good
Yeah.
career. But yeah, it's a tough
I'm gonna
one,
tell
man.
you, I think
Hey,
that
same page, buddy.
he said it has to be, man. Where as of right now, it's Jones, man, Julio Jones. I cannot accept that he washed up. I still think he gonna go to a team and destroy and prove to everybody he Julio Jones. But I gotta accept the fact he ain't been that for a few years. Oh, he said AJ Terrell.
Damn,
Shots
dude.
fired. BC shots fired.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
love it.
Liam changed his jersey number because of Soroka. Oh, that's a good one too, McGarry.
Yeah,
Seems like a cool dude, Viking
yeah.
looking, medal loving
The
dude,
coolest
right?
dude, yeah, and he is huge too. I got one for you. How about an artist? What's an artist that you guys will play on your way to a fight? You have to fight somebody. You in the car en route to the fight. What is an what is a rap artist or a metal? Just somebody. What's the art? Who you turning on your way to a fight? Bless your heart, boys. Glad the
What's going
Falcons
on,
squeaked
guys?
by the bye. Hilarious. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. My player was Keith Brookin.
It's a great one.
That's my man. Yeah, he couldn't cover O line. Great
Yeah, he
tackle.
made a lot of tackles downfield though, man. He'd have 16
Yeah,
tackles.
great
They'd all be
tackle.
15 yards downfield, but he would make them tackles.
Mhm.
Art had a great one here.
Frank Darby. Yeah, that's my man, dog.
Everybody roots
I
for
just
him,
wish.
man.
Yep, we all
Everybody
love
roots for
Frank.
him.
Dale
Absolutely.
Murphy,
Absolutely, dude. 100%.
mystical on the way to a fight. That's the good one. Hopefully, say Tech 9. I love these. Hey, 48
I'll
seconds.
go, and you probably don't even know this, but I'll
Four
go
stacks. That's
Mudvayne.
Andre.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll send you a song by Mudvayne when we get done with this. That you're gonna want to run through a wall.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay,
Yeah,
I love it. I love. If I have to go to a fight, I'm gonna play Tupac before
that's
I
a good
go.
one too.
How
I could
about
go
this?
that way too. Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
got one for y'all. How about somebody in your phone who will make you let it go? Who's a artist in your phone who you would be driving to a fight and hear them the song, and you'll probably be like, you know what? I don't even need to be doing it. I'm too grown to be doing it. Is there an artist who you listen to calm yourself down?
To
I want
calm
to know
yourself down.
who's that artist? If you was trying to calm down, like I don't want to do nothing stupid, who would you
Oh
listen
man, I could go 311, Dirty Heads,
to? Mm,
any of those, any of the reggae type of rock, kind of
mhm.
hip hop type of. Yeah, I can go those guys all day long there.
I'm just turning on a girl. Any girl, I could probably calm down. Monica, Adele. I could listen to any girl. I could probably calm myself down. All
That's
right,
a good
two
one.
more, y'all. Two more. Pet peeve. I want to know what is you guys' pet peeve. What's one thing that really grinds your gears? You know, you are a functional human being. You usually calm and cool, but what's one thing that could really get under your skin if it happened? Liam said to the Beastie Boys. I hope that's the fight and it's not to calm down. Drake is to
Uh,
calm down. Yeah. Taylor Swift
Taylor
is to
Swift.
calm down.
You gotta be you lying. All that's a
Russ is
great one.
to calm down.
All 80s love music, man. Like I
Yeah.
said on the last show, dude, I'm telling you, like I had the whole 80s playlist. But you know what
That,
though? When you said Tupac, I bet When We Ride would be a great one.
when we ride would be a yes.
Going to these and
To
you
go to
ready to
the yes,
yeah.
yes. I enjoy it. I'm just kidding. He said
Hey,
over the rainbow, which
great
is
song. Great song.
good. Okay. Uh People not putting men. Yeah, that'll aggravate her. It used to piss Kobe Bryant off when people did that. It would send Kobe to a
Another good one, man. You ever heard Enya, dude?
No.
It's just some chill, relaxing shit. Like it's
I
just
okay. I gotta check. See,
you gotta look it up.
I gotta write these down.
You gotta
I
look it
gotta
up.
write that down. Enya. All right.
Bobby said deceitfulness.
Deceitfulness. Yeah. That's when I hate when I say good morning in the morning. Someone they say good morning back because I'm not a morning person. Yeah. That's when, dog. I'm gonna tell you what grind my gears. I don't like when you uh just say I have to get over in traffic, and it's clearly a space for me to do so, and then I throw on the blinker and you speed up
Mm,
because I felt like
yeah.
you fucking inconvenience yourself so that you could inconvenience me. Like it's like you jumped into action to make my day harder. When that's all you had to do was stay with how you just was. I could have got
Yeah.
over, but you made it a point. No, 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 no. And I just imagine you saying that. No, 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 no. And I just want
Just
to
like that.
sit
Yeah.
on the back of your Ford Taurus
I,
as you
I
get off.
I hate it when if you hold a door for somebody, no thank you whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm gonna
dude,
tell you
like, come
what I don't like either. There are times that I don't feel like you can always be kind to a girl without her interpreting it as something else. If I'm talking about,
on.
you could say anything, man, nice shoes, and she gonna be thinking, I know what you really getting at. And I'm thinking, no, I meant nice shoes. Like that's what the fuck I meant. Like it's weird. Like so that's
What
one of my
Liam said, he got that from Amanda. If you're chewing around her and she can hear it,
two huh?
she's gonna
Yeah,
glare at your ass until you stop chewing.
yeah. All right, y'all. I got the last
Yeah, yeah.
one. The last one.
Good one,
Okay.
Kenneth.
Politicians, lawyers, and false prophets. You have to love that one. You have to be. Okay, okay. I got one for you. Have you ever been attracted to your Uber driver, and did you shoot the shot? Or I want to know if it was too creepy when you was in the back seat. If you didn't want to cause the person to be uncomfortable or whatnot, but were you attracted to the person, and did you shoot the shot? Right when you shoot the shot. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't have like I haven't had that, but I had the girl text like afterwards, like the
Hmm.
driver, like when I was out the car, she hit me and was saying something, and she was not attractive, so I ignored it. But had she been attractive, I would have probably.
It's, I mean,
Liam said people that have had 3 refills of a John Zaxby's cup. I got a feeling it's talking about John for cherry
no,
coke and
no, it's
didn't let
not.
me get my drink. Oh my bad. That was this week. Is he talking
Uh,
about you, John?
no, he was with his buddies, and they went to Zaxby's, and this
Mm-hmm.
lady literally, I mean, did that. So yeah,
Oh wow.
didn't make him happy. Um, yeah, it seems I never had that situation, but it seems like it might be a little creepy. With
Like
the
if you shot the shot, I was wondering that.
unless the vibe is just like
Mm-hmm.
good, you're feeling it. But like it seems like if it's just I don't know, that seems like it might be creepy.
I seem like I was thinking that if you so curious, I usually hope I get a female Uber driver because of the horror story. I'm
I
nervous.
would, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be honest. I think for a if it's a girl and a guy in the car, I don't care who's flirting, it would be a little awkward. If the driver
Hmm.
was doing it, or if you was doing like I just think it because it's hard to say no, it's too close of a proximity, and then they driving you somewhere. It's weird. So I just wanted to know if y'all would do man, I done heard some good stories. And I ain't heard no horror, so I done heard some, but I don't know if the people lying or not. But I done heard some stories about some people parked their car, but I won't get into that. All right, so listen. So that was called Hot Seat with the Chat. I want to tell y'all this before we say what we're thankful for. I want to tell you guys something. It'll help everybody on Thanksgiving, right? It's 5 rules. Pay attention. It's 5 rules that if you abide by these 5 rules, you will make your home safe on Thanksgiving. Won't no one get punched in the face. The family will be intact. The food will go down good. Everything will be all good. Rule number 1 this Thanksgiving is don't bring an empty Tupperware to nobody's house. Just don't do it. Just don't bring an empty nothing to nobody's house. Don't you do it. I don't care if it's your parents' house. Man, you just act like, man, if they hand you some food to go, oh, I thank you. I didn't like you wasn't expecting it. To bring an empty container is like, oh, I fully expect to have 2, 3 plates, and then you fill this up. You feel me? Just don't do it. That's rule number 1. Don't you do it. Don't bring it. If you got it in your hand, just drop it. Believe me, it will be placed to go if it's indeed food to go. Don't bring a Tupperware. But Bobby said, "Hey John, I don't know about instruments, but those lead or bass in the background?"
So the ones you can see is two bass guitars. The red one in the middle is a regular electric guitar. Then ones you can't see, I've got
I
a
love it.
ukulele and two more acoustic guitars over here. So a couple of them are my dad's that I inherited. But yeah, I got bass is what I play the majority of though. Yeah.
Johnny, the multifaceted, but Double H said, besides, who wants to explain? I met your mother in Uber. Nobody, nobody. And she was the driver. Curry said that goes both ways, Mike. I try to be nice to everyone, male or female, but sometimes men just think me being nice men's. I want them when it's not like that. I'm gonna tell you why it's fair, Curry. It's fair because the girls always think we trying to talk to them because we always trying to talk to them. And if we being nice to you, it's probably because we are attracted to you. So I will give you that. My man Ant said Mike on a good one tonight. He had these planned for months. Not, you know what? I just thought of these the
He
other
did play.
day, but I put work into them. Let's go.
Yeah.
The first rule: don't bring an empty Tupperware. Just don't do it. It's rude. Okay. Number 2, we all know what everybody's doing right before we eat or before we eat, and you got to go take a walk, especially when it's 2 of y'all and you come back smelling funny. Okay. So what we gonna do to avoid that this year is we gonna eat an edible. We not smelling like nothing. We have evolved. We not about to stink up the whole table, have the kids staring at us like what's that, y'all? Ain't nobody about that. We not about to cause a scene. We gonna have an edible and use eye drops. They both start with E. Double E. That okay. I need you to remember eye drops and edible. It'll keep the pictures from looking crazy and you from smelling crazy. Rule number 2, we not doing that no more. We not taking a walk 5 minutes before the food get done. We not doing that no more. Okay, number 3, respect the person whose team is playing. Because I know it's a holiday and everybody having fun and y'all going back and forth. But the people whose team is on, they taking it very seriously. And they not taking it as lighthearted as everybody. Oh, can you pass the dressing? Bruh, they about to pass your ass a black eye if you walk in front of this TV again. They is not joking. They are so frustrated at grandma, bruh, that they don't want to help her up the steps. Who cares if she wants some more mac and cheese? I'm not getting up for Nana no more. She should have ate before she got here. I don't even care if it's Thanksgiving. Okay, respect the person's team is playing. Somebody's team is on that take it just as serious as you would if your team was on. So respect the room that the TV is in. Don't walk in front of it. Number 4 rule: put the phone down. Just put the phone down for one day. If you want to make a TikTok, just go ahead before the food stop. Then put the phone up. Do not be on your phone. Right? There are people at your house who you rarely see. You see once a year, put the phone up, turn the shit on airplane mode and put it down. Go on Instagram and post what you need to post so you take part in it, and then put the phone in your room. Put it down, put it in your purse, turn it off. It don't need to be on. You don't need to be checking your comments, your views. Who cares about what the people on social media are doing on Thanksgiving? You have a house full of people. Now, man, check that shit when they all go home. Do not be rude. Put that phone down. Okay.
That being
Rule
said,
number
Mike and
4.
I probably will do a
We
happy
will have our phones
Thanksgiving.
out. I'm saying you. I don't mean to disrespect. Okay. And the last one is I always say this. I said this every Thanksgiving. Fair enough. Just memorize this phrase. Fair enough. There will be some people who get to drink at the table and they want to, for some reason, bring up shit they want to bring up people owe their money, Donald Trump, Kanye West. Did you hear about who the police just killed? Like they going to try to steer it into an argument. And I know they sound stupid and you could bomb them out with your facts and your perspective. Or you could say, fair enough, and go get some more mac and cheese. Just fair enough. And you don't agree with it. Hey, man, fair enough. And then just get right off it. Hey, man, just fair enough will keep the memory pleasant when you go to retrospect the following day. Hey, that was a pretty good outing. Everybody ate. We went home. I ain't smell anybody smelling like weed at the table for some odd reason. I didn't smell nothing, but and it was no argument because everybody said fair enough. Everybody gonna have a difference of opinion when you bring all them people to one table. It may cause, especially when you involve some drinking, it may cause some where you should be doing this in your life and this what you not doing. And did you see this on the news? And even if you don't agree and that person is on a rant, just allow them to rant. Hey man, fair enough, and get right off it. Change the subject and go right to get into a back and forth about whose perspective is right on a holiday is a bad move. And I mean, it don't matter how stupid you think they sound. Fair enough. Those two words that keep your memories pleasant. Fair enough. 5 rules for Thanksgiving, man.
Yep. It's probably the most important one you'll say, man.
Yeah, so, fair enough.
Yeah,
and now we will end this show with me and Johnny Yates just gonna tell y'all what we thankful for. Johnny Yates, you take the show, buddy.
We'll do, buddy. And yeah, hopefully that's actually Ibanez, but there's a Black Gibson somewhere in here that I also got from my dad too. So yeah, that's good call on that one.
If you can see that from there, you a beast.
It looks, I mean, it's got similar shape, but yeah.
Damn, Liam, I did not know that, buddy.
Oh yeah, he's actually got it over here. You'll probably see it on Thursday.
No, Curry. Don't bring to-go containers. That's rule number 1. That was the first rule. It's the first commandment. I have to-go containers on deck for my guest. Oh, for your guest. Okay. Yeah. Hey, look, and here's what I want to tell y'all. That's why I'm saying that. If the people want you to take a whole thing, then the people will give you one. If they want you to take a plate, the people will say, hey, man, take a plate. But don't just volunteer. Hey, I'm going to fill this up and leave. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Please, especially while people still eating. I seen people do that while it was still eating going on. Like, hey man, I got to go. So, like, no, you cannot do that. You can't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, man. Bobby, I will, dude. Yeah, I love it, dude. I'm not slowing down.
Okay, my man Ant said, Mike, I got one for you and John. Who's a better quarterback, Desmond Ritter or Taylor Heineke? That's like the Spider-Man meme to me. That I would be looking at the same.
Yeah, I mean,
said I'm expecting where see, but I got my own dish that she made me, so I don't need see.
That's true. Yeah.
Johnny,
at this point, at this point, I would go Desmond. If I'm picking right now, I gotta go Desmond. That's cute quarterback wise, yeah.
Kerry said, "What's everyone's favorite Thanksgiving food if you have to pick one?" I'm going the thing, John.
Sweet potato casserole. Yeah,
sweet potato casserole.
It's probably mine too, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's why we're making like double batches because we're gonna eat a lot of it. So.
Yeah, it tastes like.
Sour Pickle, what's up, man?
Sour Pickle, what's up?
We've had a good one, dude. We've had a good one.
We having a good one, man.
Oh, dude, then you have a very nice one. That's a very nice guitar, by the way, Mike.
I didn't say.
Yeah, man. Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Yeah, man. Terry, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Terry, what up?
All right, buddy. So first and foremost, I mean, like, there's a lot of things, man. But it got to be the family, man. Health. Liam got through that baseball season with no injuries, nothing going on there. Had a successful season, doing good in school, all that, you know. So, you know, he likes sports. Thankful for that, you know. You know, my amazing wife, because she supports us doing this show and being idiots and doing what we want to do and just everything. You know, that's I mean, and just everything that she does, period. I mean, whether you know, with us, the house work, the whole 9 yards. The fact that the business is going well still, you know, got rocky there during COVID, but you know, doing pretty good now. And man, the chat, the supporters, every single one of y'all who have watched, who have listened to this show since we started, or even just came along and just picked it up and started and kept watching. Because we would not be doing it still if there wasn't enough folks that was paying attention and watching it, and the views are going up and stuff like that. So I cannot say how grateful that both myself and Mike are, man, for that. And then, I mean, the friendships that we've created from this show, that I didn't expect to happen, you know, like really like lifelong type friendships that we've created from like other creators and just different people we've met. The community that we've kind of we've became part of, but also like kind of created our own kind of at the same time.
Mhm.
Like it's just greatly. And then you, buddy, because damn it, fantastic friend, brother. You
Thank
do
you, buddy.
everything. You do everything that I can't do, and you do it really damn well. And so this show, it would not be the same with it. It wouldn't be a show without you. So
Mhm.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
yeah, of course, brother. I mean, so yeah, I mean that's yeah. I mean, I could go on, but those are up there in my top five.
I love it, man. If I had to say what I'm grateful for, one would be the the chat. Like I said, I always appreciate. I get the biggest kick out of the fact that people buy our stuff and like they listen to us. Bobby said, "Hey Mike, what's the best strip club for the holiday?" It was Follies, but they took it. Um, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be Magic City this go around. It's gonna be Magic City, but it may be too crowded in Magic City, so you may wanna see Strokers, but it depend on the night. It depend on the night.
Where can
I
you
could
get
go on
strip
and
club
on about
advice
this.
on Thanksgiving? I mean, come on.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be
And
a
yeah, hey,
party.
hey, and chat, feel free. Y'all can share
Yeah,
anything y'all want, thankful for, whatever, too. That's fine.
yeah. Anything you think. But I'm grateful for everybody who supports the show. I always say this because I think that y'all let us do our own thing in our own way, and I would assume that some of the stuff would have gotten flagged or in trouble. And I was kind of expecting for y'all to just be normal people. And I don't know somebody. And the fact that y'all never do that, I'm y'all's biggest fan for that. Like y'all let us be ourselves and it go off the rails. And I just enjoy that about y'all. Um, so my man Ox said, I'm thankful for my Falcons family, John, Mike, Curry, Berto, Smitty, Big Low, and so on. Yes, sir.
Hey, back at you, brother.
Man, I'm grateful for my freedom. I'm grateful to be free. I've had it taken from me, so I know what that feels like, and that's the worst thing in the world. So I'm very grateful to be free. Uh, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm just grateful for all the good people in my life, cause I feel like out of everybody in the world, I feel like I got like the best people in my life. Like I feel like I got the best friends, I got the best family, I got the best should I say girlfriend? I'm about to get myself in trouble. I got the best girl. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, like, and it's just the dopest young. I'm gonna be honest. I have the greatest life. I always think. I told you. I tell y'all this a million times. If y'all could come with me for a day, you would never want to be yourself again. And that's no diss to you, but I'm just telling you, my experience is different. I live a different experience, so I always have a great day no matter what because of the people who I like interact with. So I always have a great day, and I thank God for that. I'm just grateful for how good I feel every day because I know it could go bad at any moment. Uh, and I'm just grateful to you all again for allowing us to do our thing and put our stuff out and being so supportive. Because I've been trying to put out a lot again, but this can all end for me if y'all understand. Well, this shit I'm saying, it could all end for me at any moment. I get a phone call and it's done. So I be appreciative for every one of these. Every time I get to be on here with John or I get to play with Liam, I get to do a game with y'all, I get to see a guest, cause it just mean the world to me. So I appreciate it. And the same way with John, man. I just man, I appreciate John so much because the same way with John said, I'm thinking it wouldn't be no show if it was just me. It would be hard. It would be horrific thing if it
No.
was just me. But I think that, like I told John, like it's stuff John could do. It ain't that I'm not skilled at it. I can't even do it at all. So it's like, no, I can't do that. And like John says, things he can't do. So I
Same.
think when if we merge that, it's always a beautiful thing. And I'm very grateful for small stuff in my life. I don't want to overlook that. I'm grateful I got food and a shower and I can sleep in a cool bed that's a good bed. I got the greatest dog ever. I got a great apartment. I got two great cars. I got great friends. I have great strippers in my life. You got to be grateful for that. And just so many good things on TikTok coming for y'all. I met so many cool people who are gonna work with me to make content for y'all in all spaces of the internet. I could not be more grateful. And again, for everybody I've gotten a chance to help. I don't know why people would listen to me. I have no idea. But if you do, I always try to be mindful of that and steer it to your greatest end instead of mine. And I think I've done an exceptional job at that. And that has been really a fulfilling and rewarding thing. That is has meant the absolute world to me when somebody I took time out to help say it helped them in on the end result. I could not be more grateful for that, and just grateful for having a fun life. I understand a lot of people are sad, mad, and depressed, and I'm not. I have an amazing life. I have a great life, and I'm grateful for it every single day. So that's it. I really and I want to encourage y'all to just make your life fun and surround yourself with good people. Because if you got great people around you and you know how to enjoy yourself, you cannot have a bad day, no matter what happened. No matter what, it's impossible for me to be down because some shit gonna happen the way I'm like, bro, this is awesome. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be but so down. So I just want to tell y'all, I really do want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to do this and for having us because we curse sometimes and we make jokes that are really far and really kind of borderline, and y'all never tell on us or snitch on us or flag the videos or do any of that. And I can't. That's what I'm most grateful for because we could have been canceled in like show 5, Johnny Yates, because we was wilding
Well,
early
luckily we
on.
only had 2 people watching this at that point.
Yeah,
So
man. Thank God we only had a few. Man, we was wilding. If y'all go to them early episodes, I was going off the rails. But man, yeah. And I'm really grateful to be a Falcon fan because I think it's the best fan base. It's the most loyal because you have to be. It is no reward usually,
yep.
and you just stay down because you down. And it just make it awesome to have a whole thing with y'all that kind of feel like me and kind of feel like John, so we can voice and we don't feel alone. It's just kind of cool, man. I think that the whole chat is full of some cool people, and I did want to throw this in there. I think that you all have to be cool to like me and John. I was really driving the thing that you have to be a cool person to like me and John. Because if you're a person who can see this or you listen to this and you lean towards John or me, well, that's still cool, but that could say a little something. But if you can get in the middle and you can laugh at me and John or be a fan of me and John, that speaks something about you, sir or ma'am. That has to be something about what you saying about your own friend group and your own perspective on life. I just think that's pretty cool of you, whoever you are who can hear this right now. The fact that you would choose this one that's a mix of me and John and you cool with the both of us says more about you than it ever could about me and John. So thank you.
Well said, buddy. Yeah, I mean, when Mike and I got to know each other and we became better friends, like we always wanted, we talked about doing something together. We thought like, man, we could really do something together to make, and it'd be fun and we just know what. So we didn't know who it was going to end up on a podcast. So it just happened to be this, and it's been the best thing, man. Because like I said before, a few weeks ago, like it's been. I think when you asked me, the best part of it was just we get to hang out more. We get to talk more. We get to hang out more. We get to, spend more time that we wouldn't normally get. So yeah, that's been a huge part of it, man. And Liam said, "I'm so thankful for my Uncle Mike. He always can put a smile on my face."
I'm so thankful for you, buddy. The coolest kid on earth. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble, so I can't. I'll think about it.
Hopefully, so I'm thankful for my fellow Falcons fans. This show, appreciate you, buddy. The rest of the season, when we run the table, go Falcons. That's what
yes, sir. You talking my talk.
Kerry, appreciate
you. For you. We grateful for you, Kerry. We love you, man. No, strokers.
Our corrected her on that, man. Yeah, but we appreciate that, buddy. We will, man. We ain't got no plans to stop it anytime soon.
He said, "I'm thankful." My man said, "I'm thankful for God and my Savior Jesus Christ, my family, my friends, my life, my job, my health, the internet." Hilarious. y'all's podcast show and other Falcon fan podcasters and my Falcon team. Okay. I want to say thank you to Summer Rae for all the inspiration she gave me in life. Summer Rae, I love you. And Maya too. I gotta say thank you to Maya. She know who she is. Slid that one in there
No, you
perfectly.
did.
Sour, yeah. Love the show, guys. It's nice to have some Falcon family to talk to because I'm up here in Pennsylvania. And thank you to
Hey,
y'all,
man.
because y'all, whoever do that, it's a hard job. Because when you wearing your Falcon jersey in another state in the grocery store, I know they all look at you like you're crazy. Double H said that's why we here, Mike Truth. Curry said, love it, Mike. Yep.
Man, that was a great Thanksgiving show, buddy.
Great Thanksgiving Saints show, man. We always want to bring y'all some fun, some off the rails nonsense. We appreciate you. And I want to say this: we appreciate y'all every like now because we know what it means. So
Yeah.
any person that hit a like button on any video or any show, man, I appreciate that. I did not. Again, I said on the previous whatever show, I didn't even know how much that meant, so I didn't care. But now I realize that if you watch it and you don't like it, it looked bad on me. So don't do that. You should like it look like, oh, this is trash. And that's what the algorithm says. So no, you should like it. So I just want to take time out for anybody that take time out to go that little bit extra to like the video or subscribe or to share it. Because that little bit extra has helped the podcast grow. I want you to know it ain't all what me and John was doing. That little bit of thing that you did when you retweeted something or you liked, I want y'all to know. I just learned this. When you like it, it go to somebody else. So your liking is you supporting us. Is you saying, hey man, it will get to somebody else because you liked it. I promise. On TikTok, on Instagram, it gets shown to more people if you like it. So I want you to know if you liked something, you exposed us to more people, and that's how this channel has grown. So thank you for that, and please keep doing that because that's how you saw it. Probably for the first time, if somebody liked it, so it got in front of you. Well, you gotta like it so it get in front of somebody else, and I thank y'all for doing that because that 100%. I did not know that's how the channel was growing, but as I learn more and more, that is how the channel grows. So thank you.
Man, YouTube changes so much, man. It's likes, it's watch time, it's subscribers, it's so many different things. But yeah, it all helps, man. It all helps. And hopefully, I had no idea you were up there, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, Bobby.
BC.
All right, man. So look, we had an awesome Thanksgiving show. We're not going to be back until we recap the win over the Saints on Monday with our boy Alberto, and we may have another guest on too. We're waiting to see. Again, I've changed my setup because I needed to change something to get us a win, and hopefully that happens. If we win, keep the setup the way it is, guitars in the background, and we'll keep going with that. Hopefully the players and coach help me out with that too. But anyway, you guys look, have a great Thanksgiving, man. Go eat your people always used to ask me when I personal train, like, hey, like how do I eat good on Thanksgiving? You don't. You fill yourself up as much as you possibly can. You just go crazy on Thanksgiving and worry about that after the fact. You got to have a little bit of balance. Actually, you actually have a lot of balance, but for that day, man, just go crazy, man. Just eat whatever you want. Have a great time. Take a nap. Take mini naps, and watch a lot of football. And look, Mike's gonna be over at our place. We're gonna be watching football, having some laughs, eating some good food. Like I said, we'll probably do a little Thanksgiving Day shout out to y'all on all of our socials, and we probably won't do a show or anything like that, but we'll do something on our socials, man. So it's gonna be a great week, man. And like I said, we'll be back next Monday at 7 p.m. and 7 or 8. Keep your eyes locked because it depends on the guest. If we have a guest, we may be at 8, but we'll work it out. But anyway, it'll be us two and Berto, like I said, recapping the win. And then Mike's probably going to have some stuff out this week, all right, on TikTok and whatnot. And so
y'all can always gonna have some stuff.
Yeah, man. So make sure y'all follow on Instagram, Out of Your Falcon Mind on Instagram, and on the TikTok, and then of course on Twitter, Out of Your Effing Mind. If y'all looking for us on there, we couldn't fit all Out of Your Falcon Mind on there. And if you want to email us like David did, man, it's atlfalconfancast@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it, man. We appreciate you guys so much for hanging in here for almost a couple hours again, and just watching Mike grill me with a bunch of hard ass questions, and then you guys getting to grill with some lesser hard questions, but still good questions nonetheless. Yeah, man. Football and food gets no better. Appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, man. Stop, appreciate you, dude. Carrie, thank you so much.
Dog, do me a favor, y'all, if you can. When you get on Thanksgiving and you at the house, play with the kids, man. Play with the kids. You go out and throw the football or play Madden or do something, but play with the kids a little bit.
Enjoy it, man. It goes by fast. Trust me.
Yeah, enjoy your day. Like, it should be a free day. Do everything you're supposed to do on Wednesday, so you can have a free day and enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Yep. So, all right, guys. Well, much love, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Y'all have a great week. Again, eat, enjoy your time with family and friends, and we appreciate y'all. Much love, Mike.
Eat, have fun, and repeat. Happy Thanksgiving, Black. And I was gonna say the wrong company. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I need to eat. I almost said the wrong company just now. I was thinking of a record label. I almost shut out. Oh, hey, man. Out of your fucking mind. I forgot the name. I'm out of my fucking mind. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.
Later, y'all.